Hey everyone, happy retirement day. No, I'm not retiring, but we do have a lot of products for retiring. I will get to that in just 1 second. For those of you who I haven't met before, my name is Woodbridge and I am an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Australia. So today is a big day. It is the discounted retirement list for 2 catalogues. Hey Ethel, we have our annual catalogue retiring and we have our mini catalogue retiring. Now these both finish at the end of the month. Well, really on the 1st of May they both finish. Hey Margine, but they write till April because it's only 1 day into May. So yes, what happens when we're retiring catalogues is we get some last chance lists. So this is what the last chance list looks like. That is one, and this is the other one. So if you want to go and grab your catalogues, if you haven't already marked off what is retiring, we can do that. Now the discounts I'm going to talk to you about in these catalogues are for the South Pacific market only. So different markets, so our North American and our European market will have different products discounted at different percentages. So basically it is up to 60% off. Hey Rose, hey Donna, it is up to 60% off, and this has to be the most heavily discounted last chance retirement list I have seen in 12 years. So it's pretty big. And if anyone wants to know, we're retiring these, but what's coming? I got a very, very special delivery while I was at work yesterday. I haven't even had a chance to look through the catalogue. That's how busy things have been. But this is a look at the brand new catalogue. So this is the 2023-2024 annual catalogue. So showing some of the new colours that are coming in on the front cover. So this is all I can show you. When the catalogue does go live, hey Ida, when the catalogue does go live, we will have a walkthrough. Don't worry, we will definitely have a walkthrough, and I will go through all of those pretty pages and we can have a look. I did do as a demonstrator, as I drop it, as a demonstrator, I was able to pre-order from this catalogue. We had quite a big list with all the new colours coming in, so I've bought all the new colours and I've bought a few stamps, and they will hopefully arrive late this week or early next week. I'm hoping late this week because it's Easter long weekend, and if not, the closest it'll come will be Tuesday. So that's a long time to wait, but that's okay. There's lots of other things to do in the meantime, and I still do have a lot of, I've got 16 stamp sets that are carrying over from the annual catalogue, and I have 29 stamp sets retiring from both catalogues, and I have 16 stamps staying, and I have a whole lot of dies going. So I think this weekend might be a little bit of reorganization in the craft room. We already have had a number of products sell out that aren't available. I am going to refresh that list actually while we are on here. So then I can tell you a lot of it has to do with our ink. Oh, Margine, I was in the same boat. I really was. I think I got something from everything, and then I got all the colours that I needed. So if you are in Australia and you need a shop link, it is in the description box below. If you want to ring me, message me, email me, I am here to help. So I know this is going to be, when I start showing this, it's going to be a lot, and I am going to do it quickly. Hey Jody, I am going to go through this catalogue fairly quickly because there is so much, and I know a friend of mine did hers and she was on for 2.5 hours. I don't fancy being on for 2.5 hours. So let's flip around. While I'm flipping around, I would like to know, do you want me to start with the mini catalogue, or do you want me to start with the annual catalogue? It's your guys' choice what I start with. Hello, Miss Cindy Nielsen, how are you? Just got one cord to move. Hello, Michelle, how are you? Have your catalogues at the ready if you haven't already gone through them and you like to mark what is retiring, because there are a few tricky things in the catalogues that they've done to us. Oh, dinner on the stove and ready for you. Thank you. What am I eating? What am I eating for lunch today, Cindy? Because it's lunchtime here. I'd love to know what I'm having for lunch. Okay, I need to do this, right, and I'm going to do my darndest to not touch my phone, because that would be disastrous. Okay, I'm going to zoom in a little. I'm going to see how that looks, because I want you guys to be able to see my scribble in the catalogues. And I need to do this. So, mini or annual, or is it my choice? I'm happy for it to be my choice. I just thought I'd give you guys a choice. I'll go grab this light. Okay. I don't know that I am particularly straight today. Hello, Miss Lisa. Thank you for joining. I do not like this at all. I think I'm too far. My choice, Margine. That's not helpful, Margine. Not helpful at all. That looks straighter. That looks a little better. There we go. My choice. Okay. Let's start with the mini catalogue, because we've been most excited about that recently. I will put the annual catalogue here. So this is the one that started in January, and this one is a bit bitsy. So, hey from Narara, New South Wales. Okay, so these are just promotional pages. So the first bundle we come across is the Country Floral Lane. The Sweet Collection is going, as is the bundle. We do have the Country Gingham going at 10% off, and the Country Floral Lane 12 by 12 going at 20% off. Okay, we do have the Country Bouquet and the Punch. Did we have the Punch on the list? Page, oh, wrong one. Page 10. No, we didn't. The Punch may carry over onto the last chance list. I've just done everything from my list, so I'm calling it correct. The Love For You bundle is retiring, but the dies and the stamps are staying. The Share a Milkshake bundle is retiring, but individually they are staying. So just remember, you get 10% off on your bundles, but a lot of the discounts are so huge, you're better to buy them separately. The opaque adhesive back gems are 50% off. Love Cats are also going, not discounted. The Fancy Flora, which everyone loved when I've been sharing it, the Sweet Collection is gone. The two-tone Flora bundle is gone, as is the Something Fancy. All four of those products are staying. The fine shimmer paper is at 20% off, and the Fancy Flora paper is retiring but not discounted. So these two are staying. This is a funny stamp set. It's available in cling and photopolymer. So we have the photopolymer stamp set and the photopolymer bundle retiring, but it will feature in the new catalogue in cling. So we're keeping those dies as well. The Spring Blessings stamp set is 40% off. And now we have the Fragrant Flowers. It is all retiring, so the bundle, the dies, and both the stamp sets. So the cling stamp set is at 40% off, and the photopolymer stamp set is at 60. Hey Sunny, how are you? I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. By the Bay Sweet Collection is retiring. The bundle is retiring. Stamp set dies stay. The ribbon stays, the flat back pearls stay, and the 6x6 paper is currently 10% off. We have the Perfectly Detailed background stamp staying, and the Nested Friends bundle is retiring. Dies and stamps are staying. Please tell me if I'm going too quick for you. Queen Bee, it is all retiring, and I don't think, I'm just double checking myself here, there is no discounts on the Queen Bee. The Silly Goose is one that came out in cling and photopolymer. The photopolymer stamp set is carrying into the new annual, and the cling is 30% off. Oh, Sunny, my cupboards in my craft room are Bermuda Bay. Cost me a small fortune, but they're Bermuda Bay wood grain and I love them, and now they have no stamp set. The hand-drawn dots is 50% off, and the layered stripes is 20% off. These are background stamps. The sea turtle is staying. Now we're on to the Regency Park, the Sweet Collection. If you want it all, is going. The Petal Park bundle and the Sentimental Park bundle are retiring, but these are staying in their current individual forms. The textured shimmer paper, it must be in the new catalogue, or it will go over to the online extravaganza, the online specials. Adhesive Milky Dots are 20% off, as is the 6x6 Designer Series paper. So Petal Park stamp set and bundle. Oh, maybe the bundle's going. Page 32. No, the bundle is staying, as is the Sentimental Park bundle. Our On the Farm is all going, so we lose the stamp set, dies, and the bundle. I still have the paper, so I'm happy about that. The Around the Bend came in cling and photopolymer, so the cling is retiring and the two bundles are retiring. So the dies and the stamp set will be available separately in the new catalogue. Marigold Moments, the stamp set is at 60% off and the dies are at 60% off. So don't bother ordering the bundle because you get much bigger discounts separately. Covered in Sunshine is retiring, 20% off, as is the Enamel Dot Essentials that came in navy, crumb cake and white, and they are 50% off. We've got 60% off on the Way to Grow stamp set. The conversation bubbles, I'm a bit sad about this one. 60% off on the stamp set and the dies, and the bundle is going, but forget about the bundle, buy them separately. So please make sure you say hi, and if you like me doing these types of tours, whether it's a retirement tour or whether it's a walkthrough when we get a new catalogue, give me a thumbs up. I love thumbs up. That tells me that you like what I'm doing. And if you're sad about anything, please tell me what you're sad about. Call it by its name so I know what you're talking about, like Sunny talking about Bermuda Bay. Friendly Gnomes stamp set is going, as is the dies, but the dies currently aren't in any catalogue. Lucky Clover stamp set and Punch are both 60% off. Bundles retiring, but as I've said, cheaper to buy them separately. Delicate Desert, the Sweet collection is retiring. And here are the individual products. So we have the bundle retiring, the gems, the velvet ribbon, and the paper. So the sequins are 40, the trim is 20 off, and the 12 by 12 is 30% off. And the stamp set is 60% off. Dies are 50 and the bundle is retiring, but please order them separately. I want you to save as much as you can. I am all refreshed after my time away, but I feel very behind the eight ball because in the last night and this morning I have gone through these catalogues. And I feel very behind the eight ball, but that's okay. I did have a nice relaxing time, thank you for asking. Kind and Sincere, 50% off and retiring. The Like an Animal paper is 30% off. The Ballet Beauty is 40% off. Vellum Basics is carrying over. Yay! I don't. I can't find some of my ink pad, Sunny, and I'm sad. Decorative Borders is going. Page 47. No discount on that. Tacos is staying. The Sweet Citrus is staying separately, but the bundle is retiring. So that's a hybrid embossing folder and dies and the stamp set. We have Rain or Shine. So this is what I based my March class on. The Sweet collection is going, and I actually own all of this. So the bundle is going. Raindrops embossing folder is retiring because it's not in the new catalogue, but I think it's going on to the online exclusives. The Loose Daisy Embellishments is carrying over to the new catalogue, and the 12 by 12 paper is 20% off, and the stamp set and dies are carrying over into the new catalogue, so we get to keep our sweet friends a little bit longer. So the Easter bunnies are staying, but the bundle is retiring. So if you like this and want them for 10% off, grab them. This is another one where we had Cling and Photopolymer. So the Cling is retiring, so 40% off the stamp set, and both the bundles are retiring. The Punch, the Happy Labels Punch, is going into the new catalogue. Okay, Rejoice in Him is 30% off. Now I want to talk to you about Dainty Delight for a moment. I was going to use, hello Barbara, sorry. Oh, yes, exactly. Oh, I'm so jealous because I literally cannot find a couple of colours, and I know I wouldn't have got rid of them, but I have zero idea where they are. The dainty, I was going to do the Ginkgo branch class in April, but because it's on the retiring list and it's 60% off, I have changed and I'm going to use the Dainty Delight for my April class. And so at the moment you can buy the bundle, and you should be able to buy the bundle all the way through to the end of this catalogue, but after that the bundle will retire. So if you, which ones can't I find? I can't find Misty Moonlight. My Berry Burst and Lemon Lime Twist were old style, so I've rebought those in the new style of ink pads. There was another colour I just couldn't find at all. Hey Brenton, but I do, my shed shop gave me lots of cardstock, so I was able to do those. But yeah, it was just, yeah, it's frustrating because I've got a labelled box and what was in there wasn't everything that should have been in there. But anyway, oh, I just thought about where they might be and I've already ordered them. Damn, it's fine. So yes, my class this month will be using Dainty Delight. Just so you know, I had to change tact. The Occasionally Funny is 60% off. So this is what I was going to do for my class, but because we're both at 60% off, I just can't guarantee that by the time I run my class at the end of the month, that this will be available, which kind of makes it a pointless class in some ways. Enjoy the Journey Sweet collection is retiring. The Stampin dies are both 60% off. The bundle is retiring. Twine at 20% off. Enamel sticker icons at 50%. And the paper is at 30% off. The Thistle stamp set is at 20%. And the dies are at 60%. And the bundle is going, but not worth getting when you've got those discounts. Watercolor World and Alphabet a la Mode are carrying over, as is Best Family Ever. Do you know what I actually want? Because I actually want my catalogue open, my new catalogue open to the Stamp Index. Best Family Ever. Yes, it is actually carrying over. This is the first time I've properly opened my catalogue. Right, it is now open. The Loveliest Layers Decorative Masks are 40% off. The Brushed Bouquet, 60% off for Stampin dies, and the bundle obviously is retiring. The Picturesque die, 60% off. Framed Florets, I love these dies. 60 for the stamp set, no, for the dies rather, no discount on the stamp set, and the bundle is retiring. I'm so jealous that you guys are obviously more organised than me. The Warm Welcome bundle, I think it is going on the online exclusives. The stamp set, the dies and the bundle are retiring. It was not on there, let me, because I do have the actual list. If anyone calls out that I've done something wrong, please tell me, because I can only follow, yes, it's only got dies and the bundle on the list. So we're keeping the blending brush storage and the small blending brushes. Best Day is retiring with no discount. Ready to Ride Sweet collection is retiring, and the products that are going in there is the bundle. We're keeping these two separately. We're keeping the metal plate. The studs are 40% off, as is the Designer Series paper. On the Ocean bundle is retiring, but we are keeping, yes, we are keeping the stamps and the dies. They remind me so much of like fairy tales. I love them. Beside Me is staying, as is Enjoy the Rhythm. The Memories and More cards that I did a couple of videos on, actually, they are retiring and 20% off the cards, and they're not that expensive anyway. And the Memories and More cards and envelopes that coordinate with them. Okay, that is everything in the mini catalogue besides our hostess sets. So the Flowers and More paper is retiring, as in is At the Pond. These can still only be earned, but if your order goes over $250, you get 10% of that, and that can be spent on these two. How am I going? Oh, it's not even past. Woohoo, go us. Okay, on to the big mama. Time to get your annual catalogue. I'm going to have a drink and we will see how we go. Okay, I've wet my throat because I'm doing so much talking. It was just getting a little dry. Leave this catalogue open. Okay, I like this catalogue. It fits better on my mat. So just turning. Love that. I could seriously like frame that. It's gorgeous. Talking about our coordination, amazing kits. Okay, tea bouquet. The cards and envelopes which go with the set, they are 60% off. Now this catalogue, I started doing prices. Just remember, this is Australian pricing and discounting. Oh yes, Sunny, I agree. Thank you, Jody. Thank you. Cup of tea stamp set and the bundle are retiring. Okay, the Sending Smiles. These are carrying over, but it's being unbundled. So if you want 10% off, grab it. Same with the Pansy. We're keeping it. I only have the stamp set, but we're keeping it and just being unbundled. Same with the Bottled Happiness. We're keeping the stamp set and the punch being unbundled. Celebrating You is retiring with no discount, as are the pretty pop-up dies, but I will get to that in the die section. Good Feelings is staying. The Cherry is being unbundled. The Nothing's Better Than is going to be 20% off. The Daffodil Daydreams is 60% off. Breaking News is 40% off. The Friends Are Like Seashells is 10% off, as is Paradise Palms. Lovely in Linen, the collection is going, and the Gorgeous Designer Series paper is 60% off. I have used it in some videos, and the stamp set is at 50% off. Flowering Tulips is at 60% off, and it does coordinate with the Tulip Punch, which is also retiring. Amazing Year is retiring. Painted Poppies has 30% off, and Peaceful Moments, love that set. Our Ladybugs are carrying over. Our Sweet Songbird is carrying over. It's just being unbundled. I got highlighter happy, so I do apologize for my highlighter happiness. Keeping Days to Remember, Simply Succulents is 60% off, as is Framed Occasions. A Little Cheesy is 30% off. We've got 10% on Celebrate Sunflowers, and the Cheerful Basket is 20% off. Butterfly Kisses is retiring, and we have the 6x6 papers at 30% off, and the Fun Flower Resin Shapes, which are down here, at 50% off. The stamp set is at 10%, and it is being unbundled. We're keeping Charming Sentiments. Art Gallery is at 40% off. I feel like an auctioneer or a salesperson here. Keeping Bigger Swish, yay, love that one. Sunny Splash, 30% off. Simply Fabulous is 20% off. Peaceful Deer is at 60% off. Boo. Trimming the Tree is at 50% off. Christmas Season 10%, and the Christmas to Remember is not discounted but retiring. Happy Forest friends, the Olive and Sahara Sand Twill ribbon is at 30% off, which is shown here. The paper is retiring, but we'll have a look at that a little later. 20% off the stamp set, and it will no longer be bundled. Stitchery is 10% off, same for Elephant Parade, and it will be unbundled. The Pure Magic is at 10% off. There are some fantastic cute things coming, trust me. Nuts About Squirrels is at 40% off. Glad We're Friends is retiring. A Grand Kit is at 10% off. We're keeping By My Side. One Happy Family is at 40% off, as is Whale Done. Party Puffins are at 40. Peekaboo Farm is at 10. This birthday piggy is at 60% off. Abigail Rose, the collection is retiring. The 12 by 12 paper is at 20, and the natural finish ribbon is at 40% off and 10% off the stamp set. Any dies, it will be shown later on. It's just the way they did the list, and I wasn't going back to try and find things last night when I finished in here at about 9:30. Potted Geraniums is at 40% off, and it's being unbundled. Eden's Garden is at 60% off. Big Hooray is also at 60% off. We keep the hedgehogs. Count on Me is at 10%. We've got 2 Aussie animals in there. Reasons to Smile is at 40. Lovely You is retiring. Plentiful Pants. Oh my God, no problems, Cindy. Enjoy my serving of dinner, please. 60% off Plentiful Plants. Stronger Together is retiring, as is at 40% off. Stepping Stones is at 30. Fresh Cut Flowers is at 60%. A Washing Beauty, the collection is going. The Designer Series paper is 20% off, and the stamp set is 50, and the bundle is also retiring. Nature's Harvest is 60% off, and the bundle is retiring. Through It Together is 40% off. Olive Branch is 50%. A Fish and a Wish is 20, and we're keeping Hope and Prayer. Flowers of Friendship is 40% off, 60% on Amazing Silhouettes, and Forever Fern is retiring without discount. I could shed a tear on these because I like them, but anyway, 60% off on Honeybee Home. Unbundled, no discount on Blessing of Home, and it will be unbundled. Speedy Recovery is 10% off. Full of Love is 10% off, and no discount on Inspired Thoughts. Okay, He's the Man. The collection is retiring. The 12 by 12 paper is at 30% off, and it's being unbundled, but the dies and the stamp set are carrying over. Campology is retiring. Let's Set Sail is 40% off. Wildlife Wonder is staying. Whiskey Business is at 10% off, 40% for tech support. There is another nice geeky one coming. Brewed for You is being unbundled, but the stamp set and dies are staying around separately. 60% off on Better Days, and Grassy Grove is being unbundled. Adventurous Journey is retiring. 10% off on Bamboo Beauty. Vintage Tools is retiring, and we get to keep our koala. Okay, Heron Habitat is retiring at 30% off and is being unbundled. Treasured Kindness is 30% off. So the Sun Prince collection is retiring and the paper is 30% off. The stamp set is staying but being unbundled. Wisteria Wishes is retiring and being unbundled, and the Botanical Layers bundle is retiring. The stamp set is staying. So Waterfall Canyon 60% off, Mountain Air 10, and Jar of Flowers at 30% off. Garden Bird Houses is retiring, as is Ranunculus Romance, and we are keeping Colour and Contour. Texture Chic collection is retiring, as is the Designer Series paper. We're keeping the stamp set and dies, but they are being unbundled. The Lighthouse Point is 40% and is being unbundled. We are just unbundling the Waves of Inspiration, but the stamp set and dies are staying. Shaded Summer 60% off, Watercolor Shape 60% off. I will miss that. Pretty Birds stamp set is at 20% off and is being unbundled. Beauty of Friendship is 20% off. Dragonfly Garden is at 60% off, and Artistically Inked is staying. Wildflower Path is at 60% off, as is Eclectic Garden, and Hand Penned Petals is at 40%. Now this is the one that Sunny needs to buy more paper on, which is the Hues of Happiness. There is 20% off the paper at the moment and 30% off the stamp set, and it is being unbundled. Ooh, pages are sticking. Willow Tree is retiring and the bundle. Hydrangea Haven is 60% off. Keeping in the Moment and Places in the Heart. Graceful Tiles is retiring. 60% off Uniquely Artistic, as well as Hello Beautiful. Alpha Best is staying but is being unbundled from the Punch. So the background stamps that are going 60% off Butterfly Brilliance, 10% off Pretty Medallion. Knit Together is 40, Stacked Stone is 20, Bouquet of Thanks is 10, Tropical Hideaway is retiring, as is Daisy Garden, and 40% off the Dry Brush. Heavenly Hollyhocks is 30% off and is being unbundled, and the limited edition Angel Policy set is also retiring. So now we are on to colours. Okay, and I just want to, this is where a lot has already gone. So I'm just going to quickly tell you Pacific Point, Bermuda Bay, Pale Papaya, Polish Pink, Sahara Sands, So Saffron, Soft Suede, Rich Razzleberry, Blushing Bride, Pear Pizzazz, Merry Merlot. All the ink refills are gone, like gone. Okay, and a lot of the paper and even the ink pads have gone as well. And by paper, I mean A4 cardstock. Okay, so if they're not on the online store, they're not available. Okay, we have good percentages of things here. I'm not going to go through. I'm just going to tell you that our in colours, except for Fresh Freesia, which is in the new colour offering, is retiring. We've got Mango Melody, Bermuda Bay, Pacific Point, Merry Merlot, Soft Suede, Sahara Sand, Rich Razzleberry, Blushing Bride, So Saffron, pear bazaars and mint macarons. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So Fresh Freesia will pop over and become one of the 11 new ones. So we know Fresh Freesia, we know Pretty Peacock, we know Lost Lagoon. We've had those colours before. We've had a number of the colours. Misty Moonlight. What else did I grab out? Berry Burst, Lemon Lime Twist. So they are all returning colours that were in colours. Our Stampin' Right marker in basic black, they're reconfiguring. We've kept our storage. We have all of our collections, because we've lost colours in them, they are rejigging. So there are various things that are discounted in there, and many of those collections have already sold out. The Many Marvelous Markers is at 10% off, and you will no longer get the big box. You will get 4 boxes of the colour family, and you will still get the discount for them being in a bundle, okay? They're reconfiguring the soft pastels. The current ones are 60% off. They are also reconfiguring assortment 1 of our coloured pencils. Assortment 2 doesn't have anything that's retiring in it. Yes. Yes, there are price increases in the new catalogue. That's correct, Jodie. I hadn't even looked at the what individual prices have gone up. Keeping all of our inks and all of our specialty inks, our blending, our watercolouring, our spritzer, our blender pen. We're also keeping our embossing, our natural tone blends, and embossing paste and heat embossing. So they are all staying. Papers, Abigail Rose, Awash with Beauty, Butterfly Kisses. Happy Forest Friends, He's the Man, User Happiness. Lovely Linen, Perfectly Penciled is 20% off. Pretty Prince is 30%. Sun Prince is retiring. Tea Boutique is 30% off. Texture Chic is retiring. We have the... Now, I want to say the 2022-2024 in colours at 40% off, and 2021-2023 at 40% off. So these go anywhere between 10 to 60% off. And the Hostess Reward Designer Daydream paper is also retiring. 30% off the Texture Chic Memories and More pack, and 30% off the card pack. Today is the day is 50% off the card pack. They have reconfigured the album, but I suspect they've had to get it from a new supplier, which means they have had to change the code, which put this one into a new item number. Yes, look, I'm not worried about the price increases because everything in the world has gone up. Like, everything's gone up. I did expect some price increases. Okay, so we're in line with retail. Okay, Sunny, that's good to know. And I'm sure we had a stockpile, and it's just whatever the next shipment was had to go up. The Tea Boutique cards and envelopes are 60% off, and the slim line envelopes are 10. Now, these are our specialty papers. We have the glimmer paper at 30% off, the brush strokes at 30% off. Keep Distress Gold, gold and rose gold 6x6 at 20. We keep all of these. Our copper foil sheets, I wrote the price but not the percentage. What page am I on here? 139. I knew I kept my pen out for a reason. We're right at the bottom of this page. 139, and we have our copper foil sheets at 30% off. Right, 30. Right, try that again. Our layering vellum designs are 50% off, pearlescent paper 20, linen paper 50, and the craft at 60. The lovely layering vellum is at 40% off, and that's being unbundled from the stamp set. We lose our shimmery white cardstock, isn't discounted, neither are our treat boxes, our other treat boxes. So scallop craft gift box, delicate details, embossed treat bags, and the peekaboo treat bags. 140. Oh, actually they are discounted. The scalloped one is 60%. I missed a page. The craft gift boxes is at 20%. The delicate treat boxes are at 20%. The embossed treat bag is at 10%. And the peekaboo treat bag is at 20%. There you go. Now on to embellishments. The matte in color decorative dots are 50% off. The for everything fancy sequins are 40% off. 141. Okay. The sprig trinkets are 50% off. The flower trinkets are 30. The in color opal rounds are at 50. Red basic jewels are retiring. Champagne rhinestones are 40%. I'm surprised they're not already sold out. The basic pearls are at 10%. They are already sold out. So our normal basic pearls sold out. We are keeping the iridescence, and we're keeping our normal rhinestones. Opal rounds are at 40% off. Elegant faceted gems that I only used last week is at 60% off, and the solid faceted gems are at 30. We're keeping the classic matte dots, but the matte black dots are at 40. Keeping the glossy assortment, keeping the metallic dots, keeping the rustic. The sparkle and shine sequins are at 50% off. The loose flower are at 40. The effervescent elements are at 20. Heart pearls 60% off. Pastel pearls 40 off. 50% off the faux sea glass, and we keep the gold gilded leafing. On to ribbons. We are doing so well. I'm highly impressed with myself. The faux suede ribbon is 40% off. The sheer pool party, which I recently finished the roll, is at 40% off. Rose gold and white is at 40% off. The seam binding is 50% off. The mesh ribbon, I've used both of these very recently, is 20% off. We are keeping the elegant trim and the linen thread. The grey granite is 30% off. The mini ruffled ribbon 20, evening evergreen window pane at 60, and the petal pink at 50% off. The natural finish is retiring, and the discount is on that Abigail Rose page. The glittered organdy is going on the online exclusives if there is any stock left. I need to take a drink. Leslie, that is really good information. So Tombow at an online craft store in Australia is $10.50, even more at Spotlight, which is a box store, that you can actually walk into, so the increase isn't as bad as those stores in Australia. Thank you for the research, Leslie. That's good. I'm trying, Jody. There's just a lot. And I'm hungry. I want my lunch. I've got the smells of everyone else eating in my house, Jody. It's really unfair. So the silver metallic edge is 60% off, keeping the baker's twine and the black and white gingham. Soft succulent satin is at 60% off. We are keeping the woven metallic in the current in colours, and we are losing the open weave in the retiring in colours. A number of these, wow, a number of these are already sold out. The white frayed ribbon is at 60% off. The gold shimmer 10%, and we keep the baker's twine essentials. The Stamparatus is retiring and it is sold out. I know a lot of people, and so Stamparatus and the small grid paper are both sold out. I know a lot of people are like, oh, I can't believe it's gone. There was a lawsuit from another stamp positioners company, and I feel personally that that may have had something to do with us not selling the Stamparatus anymore. But it is a tool that you buy once and you generally don't need to repurchase. So it is probably taking up room, and they don't have to manufacture as many. So when you're manufacturing less, it costs you more per unit. So there are a lot of reasons I can see as to why we aren't keeping the Stamparatus. So I will still be using mine because I find it useful. I do have another stamp positioning tool as well. But yeah, I will still be using it because I find it useful. The magnets, the replacement magnets, is 60% off, as is the deluxe foam mat, which is the mat you see me use with the lines on it. Okay, everything clear block chamois, Stampin' Mist, our big grid paper, our masking paper, that is all staying. Okay, punches. Fish Builder Punch, 40% off, keeping Best Label Vintage and the Sailboat Builder. We are keeping the Cherry, the Lasting Label, and the Songbird. The Lovely Labels Pick-a-Punch, which gives you the fancy ends on your strips or sentiments. Oh, Leslie, that's not good. Yeah, I think that was gone before midnight, actually. That was gone before the sale started. Yep. Medium Daisy, 30% off. The Heart Punch pack is 50. We keep my Cloud Punch. Yay, I love my Cloud Punch. Regular postage label is 10%. I am actually particularly sad about these two. The Label Me Fancy is at 10%. They're great sentiments, just a quick punch, and they're there. I do have my ones I'm sad about, so don't worry that I'm going through this quickly. There is some sadness, and the sadness is in the punches and the dies. A couple of stamp sets, but look, there's always a good chance for a refresh. Flowers and Leaves is 50% off. Label Me Lovely 10 and Starlit at 50. Evergreen Border at 50, Jar at 40, Essential Tag at 50. I have the double oval, so that's good. 40 for the whale. We're keeping the Ladybug. Tulips is at 40, and the Deer Builder is at 30. Everything to do with Take Your Pick, Bone Folder Trimmer, our scoreboard, our scissors, bone folder, they're staying. Take Your Pick has something coming, so we're going to get an extra set of tools for that. Bit exciting. Now, I need to check this page, 157. I feel something is going that I heard about. I think that the base plate and die plate pack won't be available, and I'm glad, because I don't know if you remember, I lost mine in the last few months, maybe 3 months ago. I lost mine, and I was able to repurchase it, and I never found them. So I think they went in the bin accidentally. So yes, I was very glad to purchase those. And we keep our adhesive sheet and the take your pick die brush. These bundles that went with the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machines, they are retiring. So the mini one went with either the Sending Smiles collection or the Stylish Shapes. That one is gone, and this one came bundled with the Sun Prints, and that is now retiring. Okay, on to dies. Build a Butterfly is retiring, and the bundle is going. I just didn't highlight it. Flowers of Home is 60% off. Keeping Brood and Sentiment Silhouettes, 60% off the full basket. 50% off Cottage Rose, 30% off Teacup, 40% off Elephant, 30% off Happy Forest, 50% off Blooming Happiness that goes with the Huser Happiness. Yeah, oh, Sunny, thank you. Sunny, awesome to know. They're moving the plates to the online store. So I'll show you which one I mean. These plates, they're moving to the online store only, not taking up precious space in the catalogue. Layering Hollyhocks is at 60% off. The Heron is at 30. Honeybee Blooms at 60. Lighthouse at 60, as is Harvest. So we keep all that. Pansy, Natural Prince, and Geraniums is 60% off. And I did not highlight that. I think I did pretty well. I haven't missed too much. Very impressed. Birdhouse 50% off. Chic we're keeping. Sending we're keeping. Organic Beauties at 40% off. We're keeping the Waves. Willow is at 30 and Wisteria is at 10. So they were all the bundles. Now we're going into the non-bundled dies. So Amazing Thanks is 60% off. Artisan Editions, which I've done a few projects with, is at 50% off. Keeping Artistic and Basic Borders. Beautiful Shapes is at 10% off. Brilliant Wings is at 60. So you get the big one, and then you get the big one that goes with the big background set, and then you get the details for the smaller dies. Brushed Shapes at 60. Keeping Pine Cone and Cracker. Daffodil 60. Keeping Deckled Rectangles. Yay! Oh, you'll understand why I'm celebrating that I at least keep the Deckled Rectangles in a second. Delicate Edges is retiring. Designer Tags is staying, as is Dots and Spots. Eden is retiring, 60% off. Enchanting Details at 60% off. Fabulous Frames at 30. Keeping Fancy Frames. Floral Gallery at 60. Forever Flourishing 20. Give It a Whirl, we are keeping. So this is for interactive cards. It's actually a really cool set. So you can make turning cards. Very cool. Hydrangea, 60%. Layering Circles at 30%. We have had these dies for a really long time. We had these dies when another well-known company was producing them for us, which is part of the reason why I think they are gone. Yes, I did say that one, Brenton. They do look very cool. Shame I can't order them yet. But yeah, Layering Circles is gone, but my set wasn't produced by Stampin' Up. and they were called framelits. So kind of doesn't surprise me, but I'm sad because you've got such an array of circles. Layering diorama is at 20% off. I Love You More Than at 40%. Majestic Mountain 60% off. We're keeping Meadow and the mini pocket envelope. Painted Labels is at 50% off. Palms at 40%. Penned Flowers at 60%. Perfect Plants also at 60%. Picture This at 10%. Poppy Moment 60%, as is Potted Succulents and Pretty Pillow Box. The Pretty Pop-Ups is at 20%, and the Ranunculus is at 60%. Rugged Icons is 60% off. We keep Scallop Contours. Seaside Seashells is at 60%. Seasonal Labels is 30%. Sequins is 60%. Split Card Textures is retiring. Stitch Greenery is at 30%. The other one that's killing me is Stitch Rectangles. You guys know how much I reach for my Stitch Rectangles, and they're going. But thankfully, I still have my Stylish Shapes. They're at 10% off, by the way. So we keep Stitch Whimsy and Stylish Shapes. There just isn't as much variety in there, I feel, but that's okay. Summer Shadow is 60%. Sunflowers is 30%. We keep the tags. Twigs and Sprigs, which is a die and an embossing folder, 10% off. Tulips is 60%. Embossing folders now. Brick and Mortar is going. Gingham is going. Hive is going, and 40%. 60% off Into the Clouds. Let's Celebrate is going. Pretty Flowers is at 10% off. Seashells is going. 40% off Thanks and Hello, and Wintry is going. So we keep a number, which is Cascading Ruffles, Elegant Eucalyptus, Fern, Merry Melody, Painted Posies, Painted Texture, Quatrefoil, Stripes and Splatters, Timber, and Time Worn. Okay, and the 3 Hostess sets are going. So if there is anything in both this annual catalogue, because we're finished. How long did I take? I took just on an hour. I'm rather impressed with myself. If you want anything that is retiring, or even that's not retiring, out of the annual catalogue or the mini catalogue, I do have the shop link in the description, and if you need any help, please just call out. That's what I'm here for, to help you. And if you're in Australia, I can absolutely help you. But if you have a question, please don't hesitate to ask. If I know the answer, I'll tell you. If not, I'll point you in the direction of where I think the answer is. So hello, Corinne. I'm so sorry that you came in late and I didn't see you there. But thank you all so much for joining me. I know this was a very different video. On Thursday's video, I'm hoping I can go live on YouTube. I wasn't able to last week. On Friday, I wasn't able to go live. Hopefully I can do it this week on Thursday, and see. Oh, I did think that, Lisa. I was talking very fast. I'm hoping you kept up. Yeah. Oh, no problems, Corinne. No problems. So yeah, I'm here to help. Don't forget, especially the in colors are selling out super duper quick. So if you want something, I suggest you jump over to my online store right now and grab it. As I'm leaving, do you want me to play with retiring things on Thursday, or do you want me to choose some things that are staying? Because I like to give you guys the choice. I can definitely do something that is staying or retiring. So tell me what you'd like to see on Thursday. keep an eye out for me, because I could pop up on YouTube if it lets me, or I will come back here and do a Facebook Live and then upload it to YouTube. So thank you very much. I do appreciate all your patronage to my videos. No problems, Jody, no problems. I do appreciate my replay watchers as well. So I'm going to grab lunch, and I will catch you all somewhere here in the World Wide Web on Thursday. Bye. Jody wants staying things. I just understood what you meant, Jody. Oops. Okay, bye.